It is rare for someone who gets in a position where they're as flat as you are and don't steepen. A lot of people go super flat in the backswing and then steepen it. Yeah, you don't. You keep it way too far behind you. So, I mean, I wouldn't say way too far, just a little bit.
Huge draw.
Generally, and especially with the face that's as shut as yours is. So there could be a little bit of back out causing it. You know, we'll look at that in a little while. But there could be a little back out that causes it. You know, when we start tilting back through impact, we notice that we can open the face. So that could be happening. But the first thing I want to attack before I get into that is I do want to get you a little bit more upright in your backswing. So go ahead and set up there. When you start taking the club back, do you feel that your hands are just rolling? Is that the first thing you feel? So you get way more flat than that.
This is as far I feel as my wrist go.
Yes. Okay. That's exactly where they stop. So here's what I want to do. I'm not going to change your grip. Go ahead and hold it there. I want you to feel, okay, that the first movement, we're going to say about 1.5 feet. Yeah. Leave that alone. Turn your chest. So you see how that club head stays outside your hands early? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now we're going to see how much this turns into. I'm going to let you stay on the flatter side, okay? Because it's not a killer, right? Yeah. But from here, get this here. From here, start feeling this little set in your wrist. So this is radial deviation right there, right? With the wrist hinge. Yeah. Feel that, and then keep cranking your chest now. So that's still on the flatter side, but it's more upright, right? It's getting closer to your shoulder there. Yeah. When I look at your setup, right? You get here in a position where your shoulders start to aim open, right? And that's part of how you're gripping it. So we were just talking about how to change your arm structure there. But I think the feel for you is to get the arms bent, held out in front of you, tilt, and then lower the club to try and keep them square, right? When we set up with our shoulders that open and we see a player who's flat, right? We know that the player's always going to have the tendency to try and get that shoulder around early, which helps the club go flat early. If we can get everything square, you're going to be more prone to get that trail shoulder moving up, which in turn will allow you to get that club more vertical early on, and you'll be less prone to moving everything way behind you. Does that make sense? Yeah. What do you feel with your body now through impact? Does it feel any different?
Yeah.
Describe the feeling so we can keep it.
Shoulder blades.
Okay.
Are like just trying to keep that shoulder back.
Okay. So I'm okay with you adding more rotation when you're coming in. Like I would think the feel for you would be that the lead shoulder might be getting a little bit more down in your transition. That's what you're feeling? Yeah. Okay. So I actually like that. Now, as flat as you've been and around as you've been, okay, you got to remember the more shallow a player is, the more flat they're going to be. The more steep they are, the more their shoulders are going to be vertical, right? If you look at like a Tiger Woods versus someone who really shallows, there's a big difference. Tiger's really vert with those shoulders. Yeah. So you're probably going to feel in transition that lead shoulder's diving more down, and then through impact, the lead shoulder's getting more up and back. And that's a good feel for you to add to the, it's going to be very different. That's true. But keep working that feel. Let that happen. Let that develop in your golf swing.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed that video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. I come out with new content every Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday. Thanks a lot, you guys.